Did you know there's a rabbi here?
No shit.
Yeah.
Where?
He has a beard, and he was definitely judging me.
Sounds like a rabbi.
Nobody Wants This isn't your run-of-the-mill rom-com. It's messy, complicated, and oddly heartfelt, precisely the kind of chaos that happens when faith, family, and forbidden romance collide. Season 1 takes us on a winding ride through a love story that never fits neatly into the boxes society or tradition tries to impose. Here's a deep dive recap. The meet cute. We first meet Noah, a rabbi freshly disentangled from his long-term Jewish girlfriend Rebecca, and Joanne, an outspoken agnostic who co-hosts a relationship podcast with her sister Morgan. Their worlds couldn't be further apart, until a fateful dinner party hosted by Noah's neighbor Ashley brings them face to face. Noah is intrigued, Joanne is skeptical, but when Joanne slips into Noah's synagogue and hears him deliver a sermon about changing the course of one's life, the seed of attraction is planted. Later, when Noah and his brother Sasha grab drinks with Joanne and Morgan, the chemistry starts crackling until Sasha's furious wife storms in, reminding Noah of Rebecca. The scandal sparks gossip within Noah's family, while Joanne and Morgan focus on a potential deal to expand their podcast. Noah invites Joanne to dinner to clear the air. They declare they're just friends until they kiss. The text, the ex, and the date. Joanne is giddy, but Morgan cautions that maybe Noah isn't the right fit. Meanwhile, Noah rushes to the hospital after Rebecca breaks her rest, where both families corner him about the rumor of his new romance. Joanne, still grappling with whether she's good enough to date a rabbi, distracts herself by rescuing a stray dog. But her night takes a turn when Noah shows up on her doorstep. The spark burns brighter, and they nervously agree to first official date. That date naturally goes sideways. Morgan tasks Joanne with picking up an adult toy from a podcast guest, and Joanne drags Noah along. Cue the ultimate awkward encounter. They run into a board member from Noah's synagogue who happens to be cheating on his wife. Later, Noah cooks dinner, opens up about wanting something real, and Joanne admits she's terrified of driving him away. The night ends with them sleeping together. All hail the complications. The honeymoon phase is short-lived. When Noah is asked to cover for his boss, Rabbi Cohen, at a Jewish camp, Joanne tags along, only to feel excluded when Noah is pressured to keep her away from Torah study. Joanne storms off to attend a big Spotify dinner, dazzling the executives with Morgan. Noah redeems himself by crashing the event and asking Joanne to be his girlfriend. Sweet, yes, but back home, Morgan and Ashley start worrying that Joanne's love life is putting their podcast future in jeopardy. Meet the Parents, Disaster Edition. Joanne's podcast watch party doubles as a family gathering when her parents show up alongside their father's new boyfriend. Noah tries too hard to impress, crashing and burning in the process. Then, in a gut punch moment, Noah admits he'll eventually need a Jewish wife. The revelation nearly sinks him, but Noah assures Joanne that he's firmly on her side. She confesses she likes him, flaws and all.
The sisters turn this moment of uncertainty into podcast gold,
discussing the dreaded phenomenon of the ick. Meanwhile, Sasha negotiates his way into a bigger role at his father's company, slowly stepping out from Noah's shadow. Games people play. Noah integrates into Joanne's friend group, proving he can be charming outside the pulpit.
Joanne attends Noah's basketball game, where she wins over his teammates, but not their wives.
Staunch Rebecca loyalists. Noah offers pointers for round 2, while Morgan works her usual tricks to soften people with alcohol. But the shadow of Rebecca looms large. When Joanne finds mementos of her in Noah's things, insecurities flare. Noah insists he'll return them. Adding to the tangled situation, Rabbi Cohen floats the idea of Noah succeeding him, while subtly nudging him to marry within the faith. So Noah hosts a Havdalah dinner to bridge the two worlds. Joanne surprisingly wins points by charming Sasha and Esther's daughter Miriam with her bat mitzvah theme ideas. But in the background, Morgan starts to unravel. Convinced Joanne is changing too much for Noah, she drunkenly befriends Rebecca at a bar and stirs up drama. Sisters, secrets, and showdowns. Morgan tells Joanne that Noah and Rebecca are still in contact. Joanne accuses Morgan of jealousy, fracturing their bond. At the same time, Noah tentatively asks Joanne if she would consider converting to Judaism.
Things hit peak tension when Joanne meets Noah's parents, Ilan and Bina. Hoping to impress, she brings a gift box that disastrously contains prosciutto. Bina lets her disapproval shine over Joanne's irreligious lifestyle and podcast. But the smart girl scores a secret win when she catches Bina sneaking a bite of the prosciutto and covers for her. For a brief moment, it seems Joanne might have won over the family matriarch. Not so fast. After brunch, Bina bluntly declares that Joanne and Noah have no future. Joanne, shaken, decides to skip Miriam's bat mitzvah. Now, truth has a way of surfacing. Sasha discovers Rebecca's manipulation and sabotage. Morgan and Joanne reconcile. With her sister's encouragement, Joanne shows up at the bat mitzvah to fight for Noah. Conversions and confessions. Joanne announces she wants to convert to Judaism, a grand gesture that stuns everyone. But in a quiet heart-to-heart with Rebecca, Joanne grasps the enormity of what it means to be the rabbi's wife. Not just about faith, but about community, sacrifice, and constant scrutiny. The weight of it all is too much. Joanne admits to Noah she isn't ready to convert. Not now, not like this. She tries to break things off, reminding him that he can't have both her and the head rabbi's position. But Noah won't let her walk away. He insists that love doesn't need to fit into anyone else's rules. They kiss, leaving their future uncertain, but full of defiance. Season 1 ends with a choice. Noah and Joanne can't quit each other. For Noah, it's a gamble between love and duty. For Joanne, it's about deciding whether she's ready to transform her life, or if Noah loves her enough without that change.
The title says it all.
Nobody wants this except the seemingly picture-perfect couple caught in a tug-of-war between identity and intimacy. If you like this video, like and subscribe to First Curiosity. For Season 2, there's one hope: this love story that shouldn't work, but maybe just might.